So I've chosen to give my opinions on the recent release of this Chicago police shooting that took place 3 years ago on January 7th of 2013. Today is the 14th of 2016. So a year and a week later, we're getting these, I guess this tape. I was going to say these tapes, but it's only one. The 17-year-old's name was Cedric Chapman, and in viewing this, I can't really, and I need to preface it by saying that the reason this came out 3 years after it occurred was due to the, according to CNN, city of Chicago fighting against its release. I don't think that was the residents of Chicago doing that, but more along the lines of whoever's in charge not wanting it out. You've had a lot of controversy with the mayor at this point, but that's besides the point. In watching this, I can't really give any. I mean, most of these shootings are already ridiculous, and I like to believe there's always another way. But in just watching this, I can't see anything that the 17-year-old did wrong, apart from running. And again, I'm not advocating let's run from cops or let's not obey the law. But he didn't seem to me to be a threat to any of the officers, is what I'm getting at. I don't, maybe something's missing, something's been edited out. I don't know the full situation, but just going off of that tape, what I read, what I saw, I don't see what he did besides running away that was against the law. And I beyond that, see no reason why he should have been shot. I don't get. There are people who were talking about the Ferguson situation with Michael Brown, and he was trying to rob you, take the officer's gun, whatever. I'll give you that. Even though I like to have my own opinion of that, I will validate or at least give some leeway to that opinion based on the fact that as presented in the tape, it did have some validity to the theory. What I'm getting at now is I don't see how anyone can make these arguments that this shooting is similar to those, and no one so far has done that. But I don't want to see anyone make that argument. And I know there's going to be someone who doesn't. I can't see it. It just makes no sense to me. Put my hand down. When you see things of this nature occurring so readily, it really led me to believe this was something that just happened 3 years ago. I'm cutting myself off with adding that in there because I still can't believe it was that long ago. We're commenting on a video that when that was released, I was beginning my second semester of freshman year. It's my senior year now. Does anybody see any problem with that? I know I do. I don't get it. And I really hope that whatever the case was during that night the video was taken, some justice will be served by it coming out, by us becoming aware of it. I'm optimistic in that regard, but I really want something to be done about these continuous shootings and other types of acts of violence against unarmed black males, and just there needs to be some way of addressing this without causing this giant divide. And you have people argue maybe that's not possible, but it needs to be addressed. And I think in releasing this type of stuff for people to see and comment on, we're getting a little bit closer to that. So that's the one good thing to come out of this.